Goes well? You like this music? It's really nice. First game, I actually can't figure out immediately what version I want. That's why I haven't pre-ordered it just yet. Mike and I, because we know that we're both getting the games, we don't usually care about like version exclusives or whatever. So often it's literally just, okay, what color do you want? There we go, okay. But yeah, once again, if anyone needs a refresher on what this game is, you're more than welcome to ask, or you can do !playing in chat. I think it should work, hopefully. We started this last Saturday. There is a sequel to this game coming out, so I figured this was a good time to get into it, and I've also just been on a farming sim kick recently. You're getting some chicken nuggies? Joy. I think half the reason I'm not having such a great day today is Mike very kindly ordered us Starbucks this morning, and I ordered, like, you know, a breakfast sandwich. When it came in, there was no breakfast sandwich. I haven't eaten anything yet today, and I get a bit hangry, so I'm gonna try my best to not be hangry, but you know, we'll see how far we get with that. Here's our cow. What did we name you? Moolah. We named her Moolah. So let's give you a little brushy. Oh, I brushed your butt. And we're not gonna talk about where I just milked that from. We're gonna give you a little snack. There we go. We're gonna feed you. Oh, that's chicken feed. And we're gonna bring you outside. Angry gang. There we go. But yes, it has been a morning. But yesterday we went out on a really nice long walk. If you guys are friends with me on Pokemon Go, you probably saw, as long as you actually have accepted my previous gifts, I just was mass spamming out gifts. So if you guys haven't checked that yet, go right ahead. Okay, so let's drop, and I'm gonna talk to you, and we're gonna give you a snack. There we go. We also named our chicken KFC, if anyone is curious. Oh, Jessica, thank you. Yeah, your girl's a bit hungry, but it's okay. So we're gonna go ahead and sell off the milk and the egg. And, oh, jeez, sorry. I have a shelf under my desk and I just knocked it with my watch. So we were going through last time and we've upgraded a whole bunch of our tools, which is fantastic. I think the next thing that we were working on was Befriending the Mayor. If you guys remember catching up for last time, we had a cutscene event where we found a dog who was injured up on the mountains. And it was raining, and, you know, it was kind of a dangerous situation, so we went to go and get Doraemon's help, but by the time we got back, there was a landslide. Apparently the dog is still up there. Apparently it wasn't crushed. Go figure. It seems like animals don't die in this game, as we heard last time. And I looked it up because I really want to get the dog, and I found out that I need to get to a level 3 friendship with the mayor. Everyone is level 2 at the moment. I need to just get him to level 3. So that's kind of what we were working on. So I think we'll go ahead, we'll go and do some bug hunting. Pick up any stuff that we can. And then, see if we can't find the mayor when he's up, because it's 8:30, he might be up already, but you never know. I hope this game has a bell later on. I never got that far, but I like to get a ton of farm animals. Yeah, exactly. It would take a while if there isn't a bell to get them all in and out. Oh, make sure you keep your wits about you. These woods are full of wild animals. I haven't really seen that many. There we go. Sorry, I had to turn up that audio. Hi. This time of year, I like to stay at the beach and kick back with a fishing rod in my hand. Probably Still talk, just working on some custom design codes. Ooh, have fun. No worries. No worries. Oh, actually, wait, speaking of Animal Crossing, you guys, I have been loving Pocket Camp recently. Which is weird considering I don't usually like mobile games, but besides the point, loving Pocket Camp. I got Bob yesterday. He is now my campsite helper, and he follows me everywhere, and I'm a little bit too happy about that. I also just found Gaston this morning, so that's nice. And I've been loving it. I'm making my campsite into like a summer fair sort of thing. Like, it's just been really, really cute. So once again, if anyone wants to add me on that, I put my friend code a little while back into the Animal Crossing section of the Discord. You're all more than welcome. I've had a lot of people add me and I don't know who's who anymore. Hey, Sparks, how are you doing? It's really funny because I'm never gonna like openly like, that game's awful. But I've never really been one for mobile games. Other than Pokemon Go, nothing holds my interest. So I've kind of avoided Pocket Camp for a long time, but it's fun. I think it's because I haven't been playing any other Animal Crossing. And I have that itch still, but I don't really want to play ACNH right now. Don't really want to play any of them. Hey, Brandon. Good morning. I wonder if all the animals are awake yet. They are, because I took them all outside. Aw, Sparks. I should be so lucky to have you guys at me. Your Animal Crossing Island is a mess. It's a mood. It's a big old mood. There we go. Okay. This is the button. So the mayor is currently apparently in the river area. Let's go see if we can find him. Oh, Doraemon. Working hard, Nobi. Just thought I'd drop by to see how you're holding up. Mentioning mobile games, because just remember there's only 1 week left to finish this month's event. Oh, on Disney Sum Sum. I still need to look that up. Going for a morning hike, Nobi. Attaboy. So he's the only person who I somehow got up to tier 3, and I think it's because I kept buying stuff from him. No one else is that high friendship with me yet. Let's see. I don't know where we're going. Oh, hi, I didn't mean to give that to him. Whoopsies. There we go. Okay, I don't know where we're going. I think I need to go down. But yeah, once again, if you guys haven't seen this yet, this game has this just obviously this gorgeous aesthetic, just the watercolor look about it. But there's also, you know, fishing, bug catching, farming, obviously. There's events that happen. I think we're coming up for one soon, actually. People to befriend. You can't get married. You are playing as a child. I took a little break. I was on the quest to score 7 million points. Oh my god. Oh, he's not even here anymore. He's at my farm. All right, that's a thing. Dottie Bunny, hello. How are you doing today? Welcome on in. And question of the day for those of you who are just joining us. What are some games that you enjoy playing with friends? If you have any. You know, some people, gaming is a solo thing, and that's cool. He keeps moving. He keeps moving. Please stop moving, sir. I am just trying to befriend you. Where am I? Here we are. Okay, he has not moved. He is here. Where is he? Sir? Sir, please don't leave again. Has he left again? Oh my god. This man's literally running. He's like, Nobi's on his way. Nobi's on his way? I don't want to know about it. Phasmophobia in Minecraft. Ooh, cutscene. With my friends, I would say Mario Party, but I play with all my friends online because nobody comes to my house. That's valid. Phasmo is a lot of fun if you can get a group going, for sure. And Minecraft. I've spent hours playing Minecraft with friends. How's it going, guys? You getting used to your jobs? Kinda, but doing dishes all day makes my beautiful hands dirty. I think it's kind of fun. Isn't it cool to do a job that helps people? What do you think, Big G? Hey guys, what you talking about? Yo, Nobi. We're talking about the work we've been doing. How about you, Nobi? You still working on the farm yet? I'm getting there. It can be rough at times, though. So the only one not doing well is me? Know what? I don't get it. The dude I'm helping paint, he's an amazing craftsman. He can make anything in the blink of an eye. But he won't talk to me. Talk to you about what? About how to do carpentry. So what have you been doing, Big G? Cleaning his tools and stuff? That means Big G isn't a carpenter, he's a cleaner. Why don't you say that to my face, Sneech? I was only kidding, Big G, honest. I mean, Penta's such an amazing carpenter and he's got no apprentices. So that just means they all went off to be great carpenters too. I thought that too, I can't read. I thought so too at first. But at his place, there's a single unused room. An empty room, you say? I don't think so. There's stuff. You can't get in. I got a weird vibe, so I took a peek. And Pent found out and got real mad at me. He's usually quiet, but he sure said his piece when he was mad. He's definitely hiding something. Doesn't seem the type to do something sneaky like that. What do you think, Nobi? About what? Maybe he's hiding one of Doraemon's gadgets or something. I don't know about that. So let's investigate and get to the bottom of this then. That doesn't sound like a good idea. You could get close to Pen to maybe get a gadget in the process. That's 2 birds with 1 stone, right? And why would I want to get close to Pent exactly? What's that? You talking back to me? Sounds about right. That's Nobi for you. Too big for his britches. All right. You just want me to look into Pent, right? Heading back to his place. You better come through on this, Nobi. Gotta get back to the restaurant. Good luck, Nobi. Thanks, Sue. Alrighty. Minecraft Party with a group of friends. We love Mario Kart and Mario Party with another group of them. I always feel like I never play Minecraft by myself. I don't know about you guys, but I hate signing on to Minecraft when no one else is there. It's quiet and it's almost like... What's the word I'm thinking of? It's not scary, it's just empty. It's empty and lonely. That's the word. Thank you, hon. Is he here or is he at his home? Take normal red donuts and pop them in the microwave for 30 seconds. Makes them so much better. Ooh, warm donuts though. Yummy. Hey, Madison. We start with starting, I think, Adventure Hero type games. Currently Yu-Gi-Oh! Sorry, I can't choose one. No, not at all. You don't even have to choose one. Do I even have to? Just whatever you enjoyed doing. Okay, is he in his room? I have so much trouble finding this man. He just does not want to be found. No, it's not even in his room. But he is here somewhere. Hey, Scroll Songs, how are you doing? It is really cute, isn't it? Hello there, Nobi. Warm weather is upon us at last. Well, if he's not there, I'm just gonna check all the shops. Doesn't look like anyone's in here. Pokemon VR. I wonder how that would be. I can't imagine him going in any further. Is he at the doctor's? I haven't learned everyone's routines yet. That's the issue here. Hey, Nobi, it's so nice out now that it's warming up, huh? This is my favorite time of year. What about you? Nobi, care for a drink? Medicinal, of course. No, thank you. Get secret town meeting without you. Apparently I wasn't invited. Ooh, I think that's a different bug. Celebrate my roommate's birthday. Ooh, have fun. Yeah, feel free to add me on Pocket Camp, absolutely everyone. More friends the better. Okay, apparently he's down the square again. This man be motoring. Brought themselves a new dog and all I ever hear is no biting. Oh, fun. Is it a puppy? Puppies tend to be like that. Okay, there's Big G. Carpenter boy. Or blacksmith boy. He went to my farm. We're spending this entire first day just looking for this man, by the way. Haven't played it in so long. I've been really enjoying it. They added like like at least the last time I played, I don't remember there being events. But like we just did like a fishing tourney and now we're hunting gyroids. 6 months and she's a German Shepherd. Doesn't look like a puppy. Yeah, so she's like a big baby. I get that. There he is. Just making sure I talk to everyone in the process. Hi. Oh, he's at level 3. Perfect. Perfect weather for a hard day's work, is it not? And before you ask, yes, I am working now. Okay. Madison, I don't really have a good reason. I got a brand new phone. I reinstalled Pocket Camp. I opened it up. I was saying that before. I don't really like mobile games. It's not like I didn't like Pocket Camp. It's just mobile games never held my attention. But I've been really enjoying it. There we go. Okay, so I think we'll actually be able to do this event now. Hopefully. Let's go see. I think we just need to head to East Natura? No, West. West. Let's see. Does anything trigger? I don't know where I need to walk. The interesting thing about this game is that sometimes you can enter an area and walk around, and you can like walk into an event. It's not like when you enter a new area it triggers. Like Stardew, for example. Oh, maybe it needs to be earlier in the day. Hey, Cruel, how are you doing? Maybe it'll trigger the next day. That's what we're working on right now, is trying to get the dog. But I think I might have to wait for the next day. Nice and cloudy out for you. Oh, Alex, you got new glasses? How are you liking them? 420 channel points? Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Don't really play mobile games much. Yeah, same here. To be honest, other than Pokemon Go, nothing ever really holds my interest, but I've been playing it for like 2 weeks now. I've been like smashing those levels. And I have it open right now. And my favorite thing at the moment, if you can see, is I have Bob with me. And I've been really enjoying that, so. I did have Boots walking with me before, but I got Bob, so I changed things up. Let's go mining for a bit here. Hopefully tomorrow we can trigger the event with the dog. Cozy vibes watching this game. Yeah, absolutely. It's very relaxing. I've been enjoying it. I'll never play Pokemon Go. I used to play every mobile game on the market, but once got tons of PCs and console games. You never play them anymore, yeah. It's really funny too, because I've been playing such a variety. You know, on stream, we've been playing Kingdom Hearts, we've been playing, you know, Stardew, and now this. So we got some farming sims, we have some action RPGs. I've been playing Persona 5 Golden Um, not golden. Yeah, you're right. Royal. Get my personas confused. Persona 5 Royal. Off stream, but then literally I'll be in the middle of playing that and then I'll turn to Pocket Camp, so it's like, what am I even doing? Too many games. There we go. So we need some more copper for upgrading. I think I want to upgrade, I don't know, maybe our fishing rod I think can be upgraded, I saw. That might be kind of cool. Alex, yeah, mine were far too pricey. Next time I get glasses, we're gonna go about it a different route. Never got around to buying a PS4, now everybody's about the PS5. I mean, to be fair, Persona 5 Royal is coming to Switch. And was it also Steam, or am I wrong? I know it's coming to Switch at least. So that's exciting. Oh, I think we're gonna have to start digging on the darker tiles. Yeah, Persona 3 Portable, Persona 4 Golden, and Persona 5 Royal are coming to Switch, at least. Okay, we're at 10 stamina. I should probably head back. I sure complete the collection challenge this weekend to get Panpour, the water monkey. It's usually not available in America. Oh, good to know. Yeah, Mike and I were working on that last night, and I think we're both only missing the manta ray looking Pokemon. Couldn't find one. Found everything else, though. Okay, let's see. How did we do? So we need 30, I think, of this. So we're almost there. 6 away, and we'll get another upgrade here. And then I usually end up taking out all the animal stuff the night before. Still play Pokemon Go like it's 2016. I go out into the wild and walk for like 5 miles. Yeah. Honestly, I go out for like long walks, at least. Usually do. And like half the reason is to play Pokemon. But like that summer in 2016 when Pokemon Go first came out, it was a special time. It was an interesting, almost like social experiment. Just everyone playing together. I hope these are done in time. I think they are. I think I timed that properly, but we shall see. Choose your Pokemon. Do your hair, pick a song. Who your Pokemon? I mean, I feel like Eevee is just the perfect choice because it can, you know, I feel like it can be anything. It can look good in almost anything, so that would be my answer. If you could dress up your Pokemon, put them in a show, do their hair. Yeah. I mean, ditto, yeah. Oh, I forgot to put my animals in last night, heck. Hopefully they're not too upset about that. Hey, Ben, it's good. How are you doing? Oh yeah, it didn't eat its food yesterday, so it might not be the happiest cow right now. Still laid an egg, though. Oh. I did not mean to give you another snack. Lift. Put down. Still learning the buttons. There we go. Okay, let's go see if we can't trigger this event to happen. Sorry, there's a plane going right outside. I don't know if you all can hear that. I forgot rent and downloading it until about 2019. I completely missed all the fun. It's not that many people were playing it anymore. Yeah, I feel like you really had to be playing it that first summer. It just, the amount of people outside and like the amount of people we just kind of casually met playing the game. Mine were as well. Laser next time I'm gonna have them put in these. Oh, very nice. Laser, like, if you're talking like laser eye surgery, that really scares me. Oh, I didn't bring a bug net. Maybe I should look up how to trigger this cutscene again, because I feel like I have all the requirements. Let's see. Yeah, see, like, everyone is at 2 hearts. Except for Smitty and Ryam. And I think that's all I needed. So let me Google this again. Story of Seasons. I think it was the super gloves, if I remember correctly. Let's see. So Sue, Rem, and Gemma need 2 hearts, so they are all good. Ryam needs 3. When you activate those hearts of the villager, a story can be activated when you visit West Natura. The story is triggered. Required to trigger the next story. Now visit Ryam's capital and it will trigger another story. It's not triggering. Bear with me. Where's your friendship? Go to West Natura before 6 p.m. to trigger a cutscene. Okay, that guide says something different. So that's interesting. I guess we're just gonna have to keep kind of wandering. See if we can't trigger it. Do you ever get tired of people asking Animal Crossing related questions since that's what most people know you for? No. It's an honor that people still think of me for that, even if I'm not actively streaming it at the moment. I don't get bothered at all. And, you know, even if I'm not... Oh, thank you for the follow. Even if I'm not currently streaming Animal Crossing, it's still one of my favorite series, so... I think the only thing that bugs me is when, you know... I might put in a lot of effort to my newer content for Animal Crossing, but I get people asking for the same old thing again and again, and it's like, ah, I don't really want to keep doing the same old thing, you know? That's the only thing that ever gets me, but it's not that bad. Oh, hi. Person animal, like I just wrote an animal, it would have still been correct. Slightly offensive, but still correct, you're right. But my exam results have been delayed. Because the markers have gone on strike? Oh dear. That doesn't sound like fun. Well, hopefully you get them soon, but of course, you know, they must have reason for striking, so... Okay. Well, I figure while we're running around, I may as well catch bugs and do all that good stuff. A little bit ticked off that the event isn't triggering quite yet, but I'm in a rush to get the pupper. Oh, I scared away a golden beetle thing again. I keep doing that. I don't see it until it's too late. Animal Crossing, those damn beetles. I'm still missing 3 for this month. Oh, hopefully you can get them. It's the 23rd already. I feel like the summer months have been going by incredibly fast. I don't know about y'all, but and it's kind of sad because I have something, the new Saints Row game coming up, I think end of August, that I really want to play. So like, part of me is like, oh yeah, hurry up, but part of me also, I love summer. And I don't really want it to end, so there's that, and then there's also something in September. It's like stuck when you're affected, but it's one of the few tools workers have to actually change an unfair work environment. Yeah, that's the thing. It's why, like, you know, I'm never gonna be like, oh gosh darn those people who are striking, you know. Last one show up in August as well. Better double check that though. Love summer if I wasn't in a super hot state. Yeah. It's pretty toasty here. I was trying to set up the AC thing to work properly, but I'm so pissed off about my audio, by the way. We did the demo day the other day and I checked my audio after. I did not like how it sounded at all. I was so upset with it. It's okay though, it happens. Remind you of Animal Crossing Stardew Valley. I mean, Stardew was initially started kind of as a Harvest Moon fan project, and Story of Seasons is what Harvest Moon is, pretty much. So, there are some relations. But yeah, the bug catching in particular, I don't feel like a lot of other farming sims have that. Speaking of, though, I actually finally sat down and watched some proper gameplay of that new game that's in early access called Dinkum. If you guys haven't heard of it or seen it yet, I might need to get it. I might need to get it. It looks like a lot of fun. They're available in August. Okay, glad to hear it. Need that game, but I don't have the money right now. Same here. It looks like a nice mix of like Stardew, like a little bit Minecrafty, a little bit Animal Crossing. It's like this mesh, which is nice because I love seeing, you know, more representation of my favorite games. Winter's sort of for me personally. It's usually winter. There's very sunny all the time. It's like tempting you to go outside. Yeah, exactly. It's like, it's really sunny, but then when you go out, it's like, this is freezing. Why would I want to be out here? I do have Disney Plus, yeah. Or I am using someone's Disney Plus, I should say. I have access to someone's Disney Plus, yeah. I'm really upset that this isn't triggering. I don't know if there's like a proper wiki for this game at all, or like if I just need to wait, but I really want this event. Being released on the same day that the Disney game comes to Switch. Not gonna do anything else that day, I guess. You're gonna have a really nice day. Man, I'm a little bit ticked off this isn't triggering, I have to admit. I really wanted the pupper. Well, you know what? Let's continue mining a little bit. Let's get as much ore as we can. One of my favorite YouTube series came back yesterday with its final season. Exciting. Mike and I, if you guys watch BuzzFeed Supernatural or like Unsolved, I think it was called. It was the one with Shane Madej and Ryan Bergara. They used to do ghost hunty sort of things. It was just a really fun show. They've left BuzzFeed now, and they've started their own channel. I think it's called Watcher. And they released a teaser for their ghost hunting series that they're doing independently on that channel. So we watched that yesterday, and I'm really looking forward to it. Just fun. I enjoy getting spooked. Harvest Moon series changes its name to Story Seasons whenever it comes up. It's the same name in Japanese, the same dad, just a localization and legal name issue. Yeah. Yeah, and then there's Splatoon. Splatoon's coming soon. That's exciting. Oh, Krill, have you been enjoying it? Shane's absolute refusal to believe in ghosts is great. Yeah, no, he's fun. He's fun. And it looks like it's gonna be even more that same kind of humor. So I'm looking forward to more of that. Yeah, Xenoblade. Wait, did Xenoblade and Live Alive come out on the same day? I feel really bad for Live Alive. That's not nice. They didn't. Okay, good. I was just like, wait a minute. That's like straight up murder. Xenoblade's later. Okay, good. Good, good. But yeah, no, I know Xenoblade is gonna be big. Status, we're at 20. Oopsies. Is it on Friday? Okay. Yeah, that's gonna be interesting. I'm not gonna get that one day one. I haven't finished 1 or 2 or X. So I have plenty of Xenoblade to go through. But Live Alive though, playing that demo the other day, it's like definitely one I'm gonna be asking for like birthday or Christmas in the future. Looks like a lot of fun. I don't think X is relevant. It's not, but I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed X from what I played of it. I just need to get back into it. To be honest, I don't know if any of them really interconnect all that much either. That's the thing. But yeah, I know many, many people who want Tomodachi Life. Oh, do they? Okay. Oh, hey, there we go. Doraemon up to 3 hearts. Nice. So they really make befriending characters in this game very straightforward. You just really gotta talk to them. I haven't really gifted many people. Please, Trigger. Hi. Heck, he's like here, but it's not triggering. This makes me sad. Both have handheld and dot. Oh, Brandon, yeah. Key-chan. All the Tomodachi Life Deluxe, with more places to go, closed food, customization options. Yeah, I know you're... Oh, there we go. We earned some monies. Definitely not alone in that one. I never really got into Tomodachi Life, but I know so many people who did. There's like a big crossover of people who seem to enjoy Animal Crossing and seem to enjoy that game, so I heard quite a bit about it. Let's do some fishing here. Oh wait, I just realized I was meant to put my my animals away at night. Wait a minute. Okay, there you are. Hi. Why was that guy just wandering behind my barn? I have concerns. What were you doing here? He just came out from behind my barn. There we go. Never brought my 3DS anywhere, and the few times I did, nobody had a 3DS. The very first time I ever brought my 3DS out with me, I was going to IKEA with my mom. And she doesn't drive. So, it was a lot of walking, which was great for Street Pass. And I met so many people that day, and it was like mind-blowing that I walked past people who had a 3DS and I didn't know about it. I loved it, and then I ended up bringing it with me to college a lot, and it was really cool because like in the game like Find Me, or the puzzle one, I can't remember the names of the mini games. You would actually, if you met the same people repeatedly via Street Pass, they would level up, or you'd get like bonuses and stuff. And because the same people brought their 3DSs to college, it was great. I loved it. And as Mike was just saying, Fantasy Life also made use of Street Pass. So we had a lot of like people on our Fantasy Life saves. We had people in, oh, what was that other Squeenix RPG? Bravely Default. You know, Mickey-chan, I don't really know the character, like, especially Serena. I haven't watched, like I said, the anime all that well, so I don't really know too much about it. I don't know if I can contribute to the conversation, but it's totally up to you. Oh, Blair, you got disconnected? That's unfortunate. Hey, you got a lot further than I ever would have. Put it that way. Okay, hi. So you're doing good. We're gonna give you a brushie. Gonna milk you, going to feed you, and we're gonna give you a treat. Switch feels so empty compared to the Wii.
Got
DS.
it memorized?
Yes, I do got it memorized. Yeah, the Switch is fantastic, but it, like I really liked some of the bonus stuff from the 3DS in particular. Oh, there we go. He's at 3 hearts. Never had a 3DS, but recently you bought one. You're excited. How are you enjoying it so far? Like, you know, even though I don't actively play as much on it these days, I'm much more likely to play on PC or, you know, my Switch. I still will stand by that the Switches, or the 3DS is a really, really fun handheld. Oh, wait, no. There There we go. Okay, making our animal produce. I kind of want to go in and buy a sheep at some point today, but I also want to upgrade a tool here because we do have enough to do so. I don't know if I want to upgrade the hoe. I feel like it might be handy, but we do fish a lot as well. A wee mini, which is a wii without any of the internet, so I couldn't get any virtual console. Oh, I didn't know that the Wii Mini didn't have everything. Like, I just thought it was just smaller. That's unfortunate. I guess also hurts less when you drop it on your face in bed. Never relied on Miiverse. Oh, hi. Oh. Wait, what? What? Paris Daisy we talked about. I think that's something that I am growing right now, right? I'm gonna have to remember. Oh, he's not open yet. What time do you open? 9? 10. Okay. Miss my 3DS. I keep thinking about the games lately, and I remember. Oh yeah, those were on my 3DS, like Professor Layton, New Leaf, Fantasy Life, Ever Oasis, yeah. Redacted, indeed. Oh, cutscene. Wait, Pupper? Maybe? Hey, Nobi. I don't think Harmon was involved in this cutscene, so this might not be it. Hey, Harmon, what's going on? Did you find the bracelet? Afraid not. I've got just the idea then. Ooh, really? You know how Ryam's always running patrols around town? Wait, he is? Yeah, he found it. Maybe he found it while he was out and about. Want to go ask? Sure. Okay, let's go. So, that's the story. Come across any bracelets lately? What about this one? Could it be? It's the Sprite Summoner. Found it in the mountains. This is no mere bracelet, I trust. Exactly. It might even let us return to where we came from. Really? How? That bracelet allows us to borrow the power of the fairies. Daisy. And Daisy. We can call a fire fairy, for example, with the power of flame. My word, I had no idea this innocuous bracelet could be so dangerous. We're not going to use it to do anything bad, though. This is a threat to the entire town. I best hold on to it for safekeeping. Don't be like that, Ryam. Oh, that sure took a turn. I'm gonna look for an opportunity to get it back. You sure? Be careful, okay? Will do. We found it at least. That's a step in the right direction. Yeah, all that's left is to get it back. Thanks for letting us know about it, Harmon. Hey, I'm just glad he had it. I'll be heading home now. See you later. Later. The rest is up to you, Doraemon. Can count on this cat. Hey, what do you think you're doing? Oh, my cover's blown. Oh, this is gonna take some time. So I should call it a day. Yeah, so once again, the main thing of this game is that Doraemon has lost some of his gadgets. Are we gonna get another cutscene? Yes, we are. So we're trying to find them, and it seems like Ryam is holding on to a lot of them for whatever reason. Oh gosh, I really messed up, didn't I? I can't believe I let those gadgets get taken away. Poor Doraemon, this is all my fault. Should probably go check in on him and see if everything's alright. We just saw him. So you've returned. Be at ease if you can show me what you've got, or you've got what it takes to run that farm, I'll give them back. Although I don't like the idea of children like you running around with such dangerous contraptions. I'll be careful, I promise. Good, then quit getting all riled up and get back to work like a good child. Oh, do I have to? If you ever want to see these strange tools of yours again, then yes, hop to it. Right, sir, yes, sir. I wonder which gadgets he took away from Doraemon. Poor guy's probably got a real headache because of me. I still don't think kids around here should have to work this hard. But I guess I shouldn't have gone chicked Ryam off like that either. Alright, here's what I'll do. I hereby pledge to work my butt off around here so hard that even Ryam will be impressed. Then he'll be tripping over himself to give Doraemon's gadgets back. Foolproof plan. I've got this, I can do this. Okay, I think we're getting a lot of cutscenes because we're getting people up to 3 hearts. So, see. Oh, thank you for clipping that, by the way. I appreciate it. Okay, so it doesn't seem like I'm triggering another cutscene here quite yet. I'll grab our bug net as per usual. Yeah, no, the Wii U, like, I have a lot of mixed feelings on it. I hate hooking it up to record these days because it has so many just wires and just everything everywhere. But beyond that, like, you know, it was fun in the moment, but it's like, if I can avoid using it, I will. If I can play a game elsewhere, I will. Which is kind of sad to say, but... And I think the other thing about the Wii U as well is, I bought it being dumb and assuming that we would get the next Animal Crossing game on it, because it would make sense to do so. And then we didn't. So I had some harsh feelings about that. Yeah, the Wii U has a fantastic virtual console. That is the saving grace, honestly. Yeah, it almost does feel more dated in a way. I agree with that. But Wind Waker and Twilight Princess HGC, those are like the only reason why I turned it on these days, you know? Mike's saying, but the Wii. I'm still very much hoping that they're gonna release those properly as titles on the Switch. I'm not gonna hold my breath on that, but I would love to see it. My Wii U will never be plugged in again, yeah. Sooner or later, hopefully sooner, they'll be ported up to Switch, and there's no reason to get a Wii U once the eShop closes, yeah. As it is, just like, you know, Twilight Princess, I wouldn't be in a massive rush to get my hands on it. But if they ported Wind Waker, I don't care if it's full price, I will buy it for a third time, because I got it on GameCube as a kid, mind you, so I didn't really buy it. I got it on Wii U. Thank you for the follow. I would buy it again on Switch. We Party You, Mario 3D World. Yeah, and now that's on Switch. Pretty sure. I enjoyed that one. Disney Infinity, yeah. Hey, how are you doing? Welcome on in. I hope that you're having a great day. Wind Waker is a must-buy. Twilight Princess would be a pleasant bonus. Yeah. You know, I feel like I've gone through Twilight Princess. I enjoyed it. It's not my favorite. It's not my least favorite. It's just kind of there. It was a darker game, and I liked that about it, but... You know, meh. Whereas Wind Waker, you know, I will just keep replaying that game. I really, really enjoy it. But, by the way, question of the day, if you guys are just joining us for the first time, what are some games that you maybe enjoy playing with friends? Could be anything, really. I'm doing good, Social Potato. How are you? Why is he not open yet? Did I come in on his break? Oh, I have to come back at 2. Heck. That's my fault. The Wii U when I was younger, then I got it and I barely played on it. I used the internet on the gamepad to watch YouTube since my old tablet died. I feel like that'd be such a tedious process. Cutscene? Oh, I don't think this is it still. Harmon, you there? Something the matter? I have something I want to ask you. It's about Pent the Carpenter. Pent, huh? He seems like a sourpuss, but he's not a bad person at heart. Do you know about the secret room in his place? A secret room? This is the first I've heard of it. Why do you ask? Big G recently went in there and Pent got super mad at him. I see. So I figured you'd know if Pent had pupils before or anything. Afraid I can't say whatever happened is ancient history by now. Wait a minute. If we're talking about ancient history, my granny might know. Granny thrown under the bus. I see, then let's ask her. Sure, come on in. Thanks for having me. Alpha isn't little Nobi, nice to see you. Say, Ravi, do you know about the secret room at Penn's place? Secret room, you say? Big G went inside and Penn got really upset at him. So I figured maybe he had some secret apprentice or something. So he found out, did he? You mean he does have a secret pupil? He does, and he doesn't. Know what? I don't get it. The way she said that, forget the pupil, that's someone's room, right? If so, then where's the owner of the room? Sorry, my dear, I can't tell you two yet. Why don't you go ask Penn himself? I mean, we could do that. But Big G got yelled at just for setting a foot in there. Wouldn't he even get angry if we asked him about it? Yeah, that could be an issue. So we better get some more intel first. This might be a good thing for Pence as well. Man, now I really want to know. Oh, she'd keep it secrets. Yeah, I actually never got Splatoon on Wii U. I've only ever played it on Switch.
Got it memorized?
Balter? I don't think I've heard of that one. Mario Party, yeah. Mario Party can be, like, it can destroy friendships as well, though. Mind you. Got the enchanting table the other day, and I made a wedding art to celebrate my friend's birthday. Kind of a hassle, and then I had a YouTube app on the Wii U. My gamepad was gonna die. I'd have to bring the charging thing over to your bed, yeah. Yeah, I remember that charging, like, cradle it had. Oh, there was still more, jeez. Whoopsies. I forget how big our inventory is now. There we go. What day is the event? We have one coming up here. Okay, so it's on the 8th, so we have a couple days still. But that event, I'm hoping that that potato that we plant is done in time. Boom, the big happens. Did yell at my friend playing Mario Party. He did it to me too, but it was all in good fun. As long as, you know, you're both having a good time. I think that's fun. I enjoy ganging up on NPCs with my friends when we play Mario Party. Able to buy my new tablet and say goodbye to the gamepad. Alrighty, so we're gonna head up here really quick, because I keep forgetting to say hi to the goddess, and we should probably do that more often. There she is. Me Maker music. I'm trying to remember it. It's been so long. Camp on Yoshi. Because he kept winning, my friend helped me first by stealing a star from him. Yeah, I always, like, it's just fun. I would never gang up on a real person like that, but ganging up on the NPCs is fine. She beats me every time, and I don't know how. Some people are just very good at Mario Party. Mike is one of them. But I always beat him at Mario Kart. Mainly because I've had far too much practice playing with you guys. Okay, let's go see if we can get the upgrade. Okay, so we could upgrade our hoe, our scythe, or our fishing rod. And I don't know really what the powered up rod does. You know what, I'm gonna be good and get the hoe. I don't really want it, but I figure for planting it might be good. Especially if we plant a lot in spring, or summer, sorry. Man, I don't like being good. Meh. Win the most every time. I think it's practice from playing with my brother when we were little. Just play Mario Kart and he would always play as Luigi. I love Luigi so much. He's always my go-to. Okay, did I catch anything? I did. So we have a whole bunch of bees now. Been trying to store as many as we can because apparently we're gonna need them in summer. I don't know how quite yet, but we'll find out. Maybe I'll work on clearing out more of the farm here. We're like slowly working on clearing our fields, but it is, you know, kind of a tedious process. 20-second penalty, so me and my brother have a chance. He doesn't mind it because he still wins a good 50% of the time. Jeez. There we go. Alright, Squirrel, we'll see you later. My favorite back in the day, I used to have someone come into streams. And they were exceptionally good at Mario Kart. And I attribute a lot of what I know of the game to just playing with them and kind of picking up what they were doing. But it was like they were kind of always in control of the race, if that makes sense. They could, you know, drive backwards and do silly things, but still come in first. They would, like, you know, they were able to, like, push NPCs away from my character so I could focus on racing. Like, they could just... It seemed like they could do anything in the game, and it was really cool. I don't think I will ever be that good. Here we go. Gonna get lots of stone. Well, maybe I should work on the smaller stones first, actually. That might be a better idea. How much stamina do we have? Oh, geez, okay. Maybe one more hit? There we go. Okay, so now I really shouldn't waste any stamina. But the good thing we found out about this game is that fishing and bug hunting don't seem to take any stamina. So, like, at the end of the day, when you're done running around and doing all your chores, you can just fish and bug hunt, which is really nice, actually. Okay, today we'll go fishing, but I'll put away my animals first. I really hope that that is the flower that we're growing. He's asking for some sort of daisy, and I think it's this one. Wait, that doesn't show how much money we're at. 10K, okay. Yeah, whatever Wednesday. We might do some Mario Kart. We'll see how we're feeling. See what chat wants to do. Let's go to the beach and do some fishing. Hey, Circus Cat, how are you doing today? This one isn't new, per se. This was out, I think, in 2019. But it seems like a lot of people kind of missed it. A lot of people, like, it went just, like, under their radar sort of deal. It's really fun. It's very cute. I don't really know how long it is, mind you. but I'm very much enjoying it. The art style, the music, the story's interesting. It's a bit different than standard story seasons, but yeah, no, honestly, I'd say if you enjoy those games, you probably get a kick out of this one. The big thing this one's missing, it's different, is you don't play as yourself, you play as an established character because it's Doraemon themed. And because you're playing as a child, you don't get married. You can make friends with people. And there also does seem to be this, like, overarching quest where you have to get these gadgets back so you can get back to your own home, pretty much. But it's really interesting. It's a lot of fun. I definitely recommend if you guys see it maybe on sale or if you're looking for a new farming sim to play. I've actually had an itch recently to play some more Friends of Mineral Town. And I'm like, do I want to dive back into that hole? Because it is a hole for me. I love it so much. Going to hear this mom dug out of a landfill back in the late 90s, early 2000s. He got so many of his games and consoles because of his mom's old job. That's really cool. That's a cool way to get games, though. If you want to run, I very much do run down my street full speed listening to Avril Lavigne. You know what? A lot of video game hype music will get me going. Final Fantasy VII Remake music is in particular is great. Persona 5 recently, that's been my big thing. Simple and Cleat, yep, absolutely. Kingdom Hearts music. I really like Sanctuary. Simple and Clean is good though. There's so many remixes of it too. Full songs to give me energy, make me super hyper. I love that. That's really cute. Getting back into Cozy Grove, yes. I love it so much. I kind of want to record more for it. I might do that tomorrow. I was going to the other day, but my voice was completely shot after Wednesday. We did so much talking that day. It's wild that people just sort these out when they were only like 10 or 15 years old. Yeah. Like, the idea of just throwing them away, too, you know, personally. If I'm gonna get rid of a game, I'm either gonna give it to someone, or even if I only get, like, $1 for it, like, you know, take it into GameStop or EB Games or whatever. Monster sneeze outside. I could hear it from my room. That sounds like my mom. My mom sneezes very loudly. Very intense. I don't know what else's parents do that. You just minding your own business, all of a sudden it's like everything's shaking around you. It's loud. Okay, let's do a save. And I'm still really upset about the cat or the dog, but hopefully we get it soon. We hit all the requirements, that's the thing. My friends, some of my Switch games, like, sorry, I legit don't play them at all, so I'd rather give them to someone who will play them, yeah. Although, to be fair, though, if someone else bought it for you, that's where it kind of gets into a wonky area. It should be yours to do what you want with, but... Oh, hi. Since I started working on the farm, I've been getting up bright and early. Okay, time to seize the day. Ahem. Ryan? Don't get mad, I was just about to get to work. I'm not here to scold you. I can see that you've been working hard as of late. The crops are flourishing, I can tell you've made amends for your past behavior. You came all the way here just to give me a backhanded compliment? Not quite. In light of your recent efforts, I have thought it fair to return. Please be the gloves. Return a gadget to you. Wow, you really mean it? Yes, the super gloves, I believe they were called. Here you go. I want that popper. Give me. Remain diligent in your work, and this won't be the last such reward I bestow upon you. Are you sure you don't mind? As long as there are no repeats of past gadget-related mischief. Of course, sir. Terribly sorry about what happened, sir. I expect you to fully dedicate yourself to the town's prosperity. No slacking off, period. Got it. Thanks, Ryan. If you get it, then get back to work. Grandpa sneezing fits at night. Like, sneezes consecutively 15 times in a row. Oh, that would bug me. Like, old tech is something no one would want. Yeah. Our cat Flo always looks really shocked at my mom. We used to, our old cat Tika, whenever someone would sneeze, it didn't matter where she was in the house or in the apartment, you would sneeze and you would just hear meh from somewhere else in the house. She'd like yell at you. She'd be like, stop it. Daddy, thank you. With the super gloves in hand, I'll be able to speed through work on the farm. And if I keep it up, I'll be able to get the rest of the gadgets back. The future's looking good. Cool, there we go. First one back properly. We can go get the pupper. Hey, buddy. Hi, my whiskered bud. Got your hands on, or maybe I should say in the super gloves, eh? Wanna know how to use them? Actually, yeah, I have no clue. Yeah, hit me, but not literally. Okay, perk up your ears and listen. With the super gloves, you can sow seeds with oomph. With oomph, huh? I said with oomph! Okay, with oomph! That still doesn't explain how to actually use these things. Hey there, Nobi, how's the farm coming along? Perfect timing, Harmon. Oh, for what? Can you teach me how to sow seeds with oomph? I can teach you how to sow seeds with hoy, apparently. I know. Now how to store up strength. Sure, we do know how to do that, Nobi, gosh darn it. When you sow seeds, normally you just press the A button, right? To sow seeds with oomph, hold down the A button. You'll scatter seeds all across a wide area. I love that. Awesome. Cool. Same deal with fertilizer, too. Whoa, the secrets of oomph have been revealed to me at last. Sounds like you'll be able to work even faster than usual. Yep, thanks, Harmon. Put some oomph into it and you're gonna do great, buddy. Some oomph, chat. Both say sorry to each other every time she sneezes. Oh, that's cute. Okay, well, we can't really do that yet. Oh, there's the potato. Oh, and then there's the daisy that Doraemon wanted, so that's great. So that potato right there, we're gonna give into the harvest event on the 28th. That's why it's growing ahead of all the others. Hopefully it's good quality. I don't know how this works. My mom got the belt in school because her teacher thought she was pretending to sneeze where, in fact, she just sneezes ridiculously loud. Oh my god. Ugh. I'm kind of glad I didn't grow up during a time when that was acceptable. She would yell at us for sneezing. Okay. How good is this potato? It's a shitty potato. We're screwed. Okay, it's fine. We're just screwed. That's really funny. Okay. I don't know why that really got me. Yeah, so we're just gonna participate in the event and try our best. Okay, so thank you, John. I feel like Pokemon is so different from when I watched it. Wasn't any of this romance subplot here. Worst potato ever. I mean, I got half a star. So, you know, I was hoping for, like, you know, at least a little better than that. Okay, there we go. Animals dealt with. Clip montages again like you used to. I really enjoyed them. I still do. I still do. If you mean like the stream moments, you can find them under the stream moments playlist on YouTube. It's still up. I made one couple weeks back, maybe a month back, and every day during the break, I go on a 10-minute break about halfway through stream. We also play stream moments, play clips randomly. So if you're interested in more of those. But yeah, I have fun making those. I really enjoy the little like clip montages. Okay, I need to find my way back onto the mountain here. We want to go get the pupper. We're gonna name him Tater because he does look a lot like our Tater. Yeah, no worries. I hope you enjoy him. Here we go. Alrighty, let's get that boulder out of the way. Super gloves! With these gloves, your strength will increase tenfold. First, you... Explain, just do something. Right, okay, Nobi, move the boulder out of the way. Let's do this. Take this. Oh, are they still bothering your nose, Brandon? How do you like them boulders? Okay, now we've got to hurry to the dog. Yeah. Oh. Dog was just living in the rocks. Came from over there. Buffy! We're sorry it took so long. This is terrible. What an awful wound. Gotta get him to the livestock store pronto. Agreed. Bark. Yeah, everyone's more than welcome to join the Discord. Let me get you the link here. There you go. You're all more than welcome to join if you guys haven't already. There is a subsection, but the entire thing is available to everyone else. Oh, he barked. It's like there's plenty of life in him yet. We've gotta hurry. Oh, he's so cute. Just hold him out in front of you. I'm so glad you're okay. But don't push yourself, alright? Looks like he's quite attached to you, Nobi. Awesome. Yeah, thanks for helping me rescue him, Doraemon. Say, Doraemon. What's up, Nobi? I think I'm gonna take care of him for a bit. I already have a bunch of different animals, plus it'd be fun. I think that's a marvelous idea, but... if his owner shows up, would you be able to handle giving him back? I mean, if that happens... his owner abandoned him. Chat. I don't like this option. Wait, does this actually affect something? Wait. Sorry, I need to look this up just in case it's like the choice between having a dog and not having a dog. Bear with. I just want to make sure I'm not like gonna say the wrong thing. Yeah, I've got to look it up. I'm sorry. Oh, okay, that's cool. Sorry, I just saw a spoiler for something. It doesn't mention it, so I'm just gonna say no, I wouldn't, to be honest. Oi! I can't do that. I mean, I saved him. That means he's mine now. Don't be so selfish. Might have a family somewhere that's worried about him. Oh, you probably do have a family, huh? Besides, not saying you have to give him up now, just that you're only taking care of him until his owner shows up. That's true. But by the way, what are we gonna call him? I hadn't thought that far ahead yet. I know you saved him, but don't give him a weird name like Brownoby. How rude. I'd never give him an animal such a strange name. Right, I think I've got it. Tater! Tell me that dog doesn't look like Tater. He does. So this will be Tater. Oh. Perhaps Tater? Yes. From today onwards, your name is Tater. Tater, huh? Certainly seems like a name you'd choose, Nobi. What's that supposed to mean? Well, it's pretty late. I suppose we should head back. Yeah, I'm sure we'll get along. Like peas and carrots. Hey, Nobi, wanna know how to take care of dogs? I do indeed. Actually, I'm not really the cat to ask about this kind of thing. I know, how about we ask Rem? Now there's an idea. I'll go call her over. Thanks. Proceeds to name him Tater. Listen, alright, it's a good name. You guys are taking care of a doggy? Yep, kinda hard to explain, but here we are. Oh, what a precious little pup. Can you teach us the ABCs of canine care? I'd love to. Okay, listen up, guys. First, press the ZL button to call your pup. Yes, I've hit that by accident before. Wow, just like on TV. Truly best in show. Talk to your dog with the X button to become friends. You can also pick up your dog with the Y button, press the B button to let them down. Don't be too rough with them, Nobi. No need to tell me twice. Also, if your dog howls like this, it means they found— that was not a howl, that was a bark. It means they found something. Oh. Oh, it's just a tree. Maybe they thought it was a toy? Find us something good next time, okay? That is good, alright? Listen, lumber is handy. Next part is really important. How to take care of your dog if they get sick. Oh yeah, that is important, huh? If you take animals outside on rainy days, they'll get sick. I know, heaven forbid that does happen. How can I make them better? With medicine. So that's pretty obvious. If your dog gets sick, give them this and they'll get back to their old self in no time. Well, that's reassuring. Just make sure to keep them indoors on rainy days, okay? Okay, wanna review real quick? No, I'm good. Oh, okay. Sure, take good care of them, okay? Of course. I'll come by from time to time, too. So it seems like this is another one where it doesn't really matter if you feed it or not. I know that sounds dark, but a lot of the games like this, they have that where you don't need to feed your horse or your dog, usually. Hi, puppy. Oh, you're so cute. Looking great today, Tater. Yes, you are. That is the cutest thing I've seen today. And I saw Ollie today, so just saying. Anyway, we can harvest these. Let's go give these to Doraemon. He is up in West Nature at the moment. Let's see. There he is. Hi. Nobi, think you'll be able to bring me the daisy we talked about? Yes. Oh, yes. I have to, like, press a certain button. Give item. Thanks, bud. Take this with my compliments. Let me know if anything else comes up. What did he give me? Comes in colors like white, pink, and red. A fleeting beauty. I'm gonna sell it? To be honest, I don't know. Maybe it's just like something... maybe I should keep one, actually, because I think he gave me 3. divvy up. There we go, that's how you do it. Normally you're not a fan of the peppy ones? Yeah, no, she's cute. You can have my broccoli if you do. What do you... He's asking for the same flower? Weird. I wonder if that's what happens when you get to rank 3. Divvy up. I just want one. Oh, no, I just... Okay, hi, oh, wait. There you go. Thanks, Nobi, this should do the trick. If you don't mind if, I ask you for help again sometime. He gave us 5 broccoli, nice. I think broccoli is something we can get later as well, but... I, again, kind of want to keep, like, some of it. Maybe some bamboo shoots as well. I kind of want to like start saving some food because we're gonna eventually get our hands on a fridge. Oh, but this is kind of getting to be a mess. Oh. There we go. Cool. Okay. Let's go check out the carpenter area. So we've had a lot of cutscenes to do with the carpenter. I'm wondering if maybe there's gonna be something that happens here. Stellar, enjoy your lunch. Welcome to Pets Woodworks. You need something made? Let me look into this again. If I wanted to build an upgraded house, we're a little bit off on copper and let's see. Apparently a little bit off on hardwood as well. But if I cut down some trees, we might be able to get that soon. So where is that hidden? It was upstairs, right? Yeah, that one. That's kind of cool that they're mentioning it. I think we saw that last time and I like mentioned it in passing. Okay, put away that for now, grab our axe. We have some big trees that we can chop down that might give us the wood that we need. And if not, I think we only have one tree actually. If not, if this doesn't work, I think that there's also trees that you can chop down like when you're running around, I noticed. Okay, that is the wood that we needed, so maybe that'll be enough. It's only 4. So, we didn't get a lot, but... Yeah, so that was actually as much as we needed. So now we just need a whole bunch of copper. We don't have a heck of a lot of stamina, but we can go and try to get some. I've been spending all of our copper on upgrades, of course. But first, before I forget, because I will, we're gonna go and see the goddess. Now that I know where she is. We spent so much time last stream, if you guys remember, trying to find out where to find the goddess. Like, I had been to the area, but I couldn't remember how to get back. It's like, there's no marked path. It's not very well laid out. There we go. Ooh, also, I forgot to mention, I was talking about it, like, for the last, few days, but, tonight, actually, at 8 p.m. 8 p.m. Eastern, I'm going to be taking part in a Dead by Daylight tournament. It's gonna be the very first time doing anything like it. It's, just kind of a fun little event that Queen Claire from our stream team, Club Tortimer, has set up. And I'm nervous, but I'm looking forward to it. It should be kind of interesting, so if you guys want to come on by for that. I won't be streaming it, just because I'm going to be far too anxious and trying not to die. But I think Queen Claire is going to be hosting it on her channel. So that should be fun if you guys want to come on by for that. I'm going to be in a team with Andrew and Poison, and I believe one of Poison's mods. Their name is Aqua. And I'm very nervous. I'm very nervous, so any support is very much appreciated. But pretty much how it seems to be working is that we're going to be playing a match, a single match, with a killer who we don't know who it is yet. On a map, we don't know what the map's going to be yet. We won't know until we start. And we're going to be assigned points for various actions that we take. So like, you know, fixing generators, unhooking other people, so on and so forth. Okay, that's as much as we can do. I was lurking in Titus's stream, I think like 2 nights ago, and he was practicing for it, and I was looking at Kim's stream, I think last night, and she was practicing for it with Titus, actually. I think I saw. So it's a good idea. I've been practicing a little bit with Andrew as well. There we go. Okay, so we're at 16. We're a ways off from getting that. Let's go fishing and bug hunting for the afternoon. Kind of, you know, spent all of our energy. I should also make sure I talk to everyone. It also is looking very cloudy, so I'm wondering if it might start raining. I don't know if it tends to do that in this game, if the weather will just change. I did see it go from sunny to cloudy earlier, so it's possible. Not open, okay. Oh, right. I wanted to buy some recipes, didn't I? Even though we don't have a kitchen yet. Roasted fish recipe. And let's see what else is really cheap. Caramel almond? Here we go. Do I have to learn that? Or do I just know it now? Maybe I just know it now. It might pop up if we actually buy ourselves a kitchen, which is why I want that upgraded house, actually. Oh, cutscene. You're a wily one, Serena. I would never. Whoa. Ah, sorry. Nobi. What's he doing here? Nobi, listen, Dr. Regis, he... Shram. What about Dr. Regis? Nothing, don't worry about it, okay? I mean, now that you said that, I am worried. You sure we can't tell Nobi? I mean, he could probably help. Hey Sue, whose side are you on? I think it's a good idea, why not get a boy's opinion? Guess you're right. Okay, we can let Nobi in on this. But it's embarrassing, so Sue, could you? Nobi, you can't tell anyone about this, okay? Of course. Of course, I might not look it, but I'm a pro secret keeper. Won't tell anyone, Scout's honor. We were talking about our crushes a bit ago. Crushes, you gals go out mining or something? No dummy about boys we like. You're such a sheltered kid, Nobi. I am not. Anyway, apparently Serena really likes Dr. Regis. Could you not say that so loud? What, Dr. Regis? Like the Dr. Regis? What's wrong with that? Nothing necessarily. Just kind of surprising. Wait. So she was making you run all those errands because... Right, so that they could be alone together. That's so romantic. Why don't you help us play matchmaker for the two of them? Sounds fun, I'm in. Sounds like a bad idea. I swear love isn't just a game, you know. First we get them more alone time, then we see how it's going. I hope that works. You're gonna help, right, Nobi? Of course, I hope things work out for them. The clinic may be closed, but the doctor is in. Someone there? Shoot, Dr. Regis is back. What are you guys doing here? I did say we were closed, you know. If you need some meds, there's this new thing I'm working on. It's my special recipe. It has a rose, sunflower, and mugwort in it. We're definitely not doing anything weird. Sorry for the trouble. Don't worry about us. Nothing like medicine to scare off kids. What was all that? Nothing you need to worry about. Huh, well if you say so. Okay. Interesting. I wondered, that character seems a little bit like... She's always seems a little bit pissed off that we're around, so I guess that makes sense. Okay, there's like no one in here. They've all just left me to my own devices. I'm enjoying how many cutscenes. Ooh, there's the rare bug. Enjoying how many cutscenes this game has, though. It has like a lot as you level up your friendship with people, which is really easy to do. I feel like I've had so many more cutscenes in this than a lot of the other farming sims I've played. There we go. Oh, I can just buy ore from you. Okay. Actually, out of curiosity, how much is copper? Nope. Not worth it. Yeah, no, they handle it they handle it well in this game. Actually, wait a minute. If they're not in, maybe they're at home? Or not. Hello? Okay, nothing. But yeah, that's the other thing I really like about this game too. It's such a minor detail, and like if you're not really paying attention, you might not even really notice, but when you go into people's houses in this game, they're very, very detailed. It's honestly like opening up like a little watercolor storybook with how detailed some of these areas are. Oh wait, I wanted to check the board, right? You don't have a TV in this game, obviously. So I need to check this board to see if it's gonna rain. It's kind of weird. We haven't been down to the ocean yet, have we? I should probably go do that. Guys, I am getting hungry. Mike got a refund on the Starbucks order this morning since it didn't come with the breakfast sandwich I ordered, but I am starving. We found these, it was like these little spinach and cheese pastry things the other day at the local grocery store. I did not almost hand you my net. I really just shoved my net at that poor man. And they were so good, but I ate far too many of them yesterday, and I was like super sick. It sucked. There we go, I've already talked to the mayor today. Oh, wait, what? Sorry, say that again? What do you want? P. Sorry. Out of context, that sounds weird. I'm hoping that's a summer crop, because I have no idea where he wants me to get that. Oh, wait, there's a bug. Oh, we shipped like 2,000 gold there? Or we shipped 2,000 worth of products. But anything from Gracie Grace? Absolutely. We're talking about the one in Animal Crossing, I'm guessing? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I think they had my favorite pair of jeans, actually, in New Leaf, if I remember correctly. It's been a long time. I'm a little bit sad still that Gracie didn't really make a return to New Horizons. I love the new characters, and I like the fact that they're like kind of like, you know, changing things up and getting away from the same old, but Gracie was a fun character. Okay, let's bring our pupper. I'm assuming I bring you inside. Oh, he's so cute. Wait, look. Oh, he is the cutest thing. Okay, yeah, it looks like he can go inside. There we go. So we're a bit late for shipping stuff, but it's okay. Okay. So let's grab everything we'll need for the next day. I'm gonna have to buy some more animal treats here soon. Replay New Leaf, but it's so hard. Sometimes it's harder to go back to the older ones after you've played the newer entries. I know a lot of people who still do play New Leaf, but I know it's not for everyone. Okay. Let's pick you up. Oh. I think I triggered a cutscene. Dobby! Oh, hey, Sue, what brings you out here? Sorry, am I interrupting? Not at all, what's up? Well, the weather's so lovely, I thought we could go for a picnic. That sounds great, let's go. Not so fast, Nobi, I haven't even decided on a location. Oh, if that's all. Let's go to the beach. Let's do a beach picnic. We can make a big sandcastle afterwards. Sandcastle? That doesn't sound very picnicky. But the water sure sounds refreshing. I'd love to take a dip. You would? Swimming, huh? Oh, that's right. You never were much of a swimmer. So how about the forest? Fresh air is fresh air. That sounds lovely, too. It's a plan, Sam. Or Sue. Let's head to the forest. Screw your watering, screw your crops. Just go on that picnic. Being out here is just wonderful, isn't it? Right? It's a real breath of fresh air. But fresh air's not gonna keep my tummy from rumbling. Same. I wonder how many calories a cloud has anyway. Oh, Nobi, are you hungry? A little, I suppose. Just so happens I made sandwiches. Would you like one? Would I ever? Here you go. Hope you like it. Oh, that looks good. Thanks. Down the hatch it goes. Oh, monkey. My sandwich, it's gone. That monkey, it stole Sue's one-of-a-kind ultra gourmet sandwich. Monkey business not on my watch, Buster. Hold on, Nobi. Why, you slippery little... Give me back my sandwich. Nobi, don't. There are plenty of sandwiches left. Let it go, okay? You went to all that trouble. Ah, look, Nobi, over there. What am I playing this on? This is on Switch. It's... Oh, there you go. It's on Switch. How are you doing today, by the way? Welcome on in. Thank you for the follow. It's the monkey from earlier and the sandwich. They were saying be careful of the wildlife, yeah. Is that its child? It looks awfully hungry. Oh, that one has a heart, so maybe we can befriend it? Oh, that explains why it resorted to petty thievery. The poor thing. I know, let's share food with them from time to time. But it's a lovely idea. We're swiping food, okay? That's cute. Oh, would you look at the time? Something wrong, Sue? Serene asked me to run some errands for her this afternoon. Seriously? Bye, Nobi. Let's do this again sometime. Oh, man. Okay, that was a really cute cutscene, though. Oh, it just leaves me here. Alright, cool. So... I think if we go into our stamps, this is kind of like our, achievements in the game. We need to become a little bit friendly with a dog, a cat, horse, a monkey. So I think that was the one. A bear, a squirrel, and a rabbit. I wonder if you can always find them in this area? Are they on the map? Oh, it is on the map. Okay, there we go. I wonder if you can just feed it, if I can get away with talking with it. Talking to it. Maybe. I don't know where to find it, mind. Oh, there it is. Hi. There, you're looking mighty cheerful today, I see. Oh, that's so cute. I don't know what you like to eat, though. Do you want this? Wow, I guess you've really taken a liking to that. Good. Okay. I have no idea what monkey's like. Poppy, I didn't get to talk to you today. Oh, that's the wrong button. Okay, I guess we'll water that one individually. Oh, wait, no, my rows are all messed up, aren't they? That's annoying. Oh, hi. I'm sure you never forget to water your crops, especially when the weather's nice. We haven't even had rain yet, so I haven't had the chance to not water my crops. Okay. Go see our animals, let them out. Wrong button. Go, and we're just gonna flip you around here, cutie. I really like the animal designs so far in this game. They're really well done. There we go. I really want to buy a sheep. Oh. How did I manage that? There we go. I really want to buy a sheep today. Or like in-game today. But I think I might wait until summer, until we're done our planting. This came out 2019, actually. Yeah, a lot of people seem to miss it coming out. I got it like around when it released, but I never really played it until now. It's a lot of fun though. There we go. Okay, let's go mining today. I think. We have the event tomorrow, so we're not gonna be able to do much else other than that, I assume. But we want to get more copper, so I kinda wanna look into upgrading our house. Is it Ascend? Well, am I saying that name right? Welcome on in. I hope that you're having a great day. Thank you so much for joining us. Also, wait, I should probably mention this if you guys want to know more about this game. There you go. You can click on that link. I am playing this on Switch. I think it's also available on Steam or on like PC as well. But that being said, I haven't had any issues with it on Switch. It runs great. It looks great. That's right. Awesome. I hope you're having a great day. Oh, there we go. There's, oh, no. There's the way down. How much stamina are we at now? 52. That's not too bad. It is really, really cute, yeah. I'm doing pretty good. I'm very hungry. So I'm gonna need to go and get some lunch at some point soon. But I'm really enjoying it. If you guys haven't seen this game before though, if you've played like Story of Seasons or Stardew, you know the general idea of the farming sim. And this game takes that, but kind of meshes it with Doraemon, which is a Japanese anime. I've never seen a single episode of it. I have no idea really what it's about. But I'm still really enjoying this game. I don't think you need to have watched to enjoy it. So you play as one of the Doraemon characters. There's a whole bunch of them who are teleported to this other world. And we're currently farming and trying to get back these gadgets that will help us get back to our world. Pretty much, that's kind of the story. Okay, we're getting a bit tired. We're down to 19. There we go. How many copper? We only got 7? Oh boy, okay. It's one of those days, is it? Oh, well thank you so much. I hope that you enjoy your lunch. What are you having, if you don't mind my asking? There's Doraemon. So we have a couple things to sell. Okay, so we're up to 24. I think we needed 40 copper, I think it said. So, might take a while, but we'll get there. Claire, enjoy your McDonald's. I'm a little bit jelly. Crumbs on my diet. It was good, I guess, but I'm craving pizza. Oh, mood. I get that completely. Okay, I thought, oh, this is where you hang out. You're so cute. I guess we'll only really see that cutie every now and then. Oh, we're up to 2 hearts with you? Nice. Okay, so let's see. So we're getting people up to 3 hearts here. Okay, wait. Never mind. That's where they're staying. I thought that's where they, like, currently were. Got a crispy chicken sandwich. And an Oreo. I haven't had a McFlurry in so long. I wonder if there's a reason for the heart being that color, or if that's just what the first color is. Planning to play Stray. I really want to play it. So here's my thing about that. I have like this whole tangent. I really want to play Stray. I know it's a pretty short game from what I've heard, but it looks fantastic. But it's actually a game that I think I'm gonna wait to get for when I play it, or when I have a PS5. If that makes sense. Like, it's kind of one of those games that I really want to play on a new console. I could play it on PC, my computer could probably run it really well, but I'm kind of waiting. It looks gorgeous though. I have an orange cat, you know. I think I'm gonna love it. But we're gonna wait until I can get my hands on a PS5. Whenever that may happen. Wish I had the money now to get a McFlurry, even though I'm always cold. It would kind of be great for me right now, especially because it's pretty toasty in here without the AC on. No breakfast after 11. Oh, so you woke up, but you didn't, like, make it in time? I didn't even see there was a bug there. I was trying to shake the tree. Oh, does it give you motions? Oh, that's not good. I get motion sickness, so I hope it doesn't get me too. I'm sorry to hear about that though. Motion sickness from games really sucks. Oh, thank you. Well, I hope that you enjoy it when we eventually get to it. It's definitely on my radar. It looks beyond cute. 90 degrees where I am right now. So if I could have a McFlurry, it'd be so good. If you guys were gonna have a McFlurry right now, what flavor would you go for? And this is always a really interesting question, because some places have different flavors. Like, we don't have a lot of flavors I hear you guys talk about. My favorite is Oreo. I like the colors of the Smarty McFlurry, but I don't like the crunch, if that makes sense. I want to make sure I talk to everyone here. Peanut butter and Oreo. I don't think we even have peanut butter. I would be so happy if we did, though. Evaluations, since I've seen all 8 other ones, and I don't want to evolve into them, but knowing this anime, I'll be disappointed. Oh, Brandon. In the Oreo, and it's good. You guys are welcome. Yeah, you've gotten me hungry. You hate Oreo? That's valid. It's fair. You know what? It's not for everyone. I wouldn't say there's any food or game or whatever that's for everyone, so don't worry about it. When I was younger, I really liked the cream, like the middle bit of an Oreo. As I've gotten older, I actually don't. I just want the cookie. If they sold just the cookie part of an Oreo, like in a pack, I would be so happy. Sometimes M&Ms. Oh wow, there's a lot of people in here. Do you have anything new in here right now? I wonder if I should plant my own grass, if it's worth it. My phone keeps beeping and I don't know why, I'm sorry. It's literally just Pocket Camp being like, hey, people have done things. Grass. Hello, I didn't realize there was a bigger backpack. I'm not gonna lie, Mickey-chan, I have no idea what it even looks like. You're gonna go to the library after? Food from the pan, I was letting it cool, but my dog wants cuddles. I feel like everything has Oreos in it nowadays. Yeah, Oreos are really common, like, flavor for things for sure. You know what? I am gonna start growing some of this. Wonder if it regrows in this game. I guess we'll find out. Seen much of it besides what I've seen today, so I might get it. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. If you do get it, I hope you enjoy it. Like, if you're looking for like a really chill, cozy farming sim to play, so far this is definitely that. Like, just the art style and the music alone have kind of sold it for me, personally. See, now I want to save up for the backpack, but I also want to buy a sheep. But we also need crops for the new season. I need like a little bit of everything here. Okay, so he's at blue now. You've been at blue for a while. Oh, wait, I was gonna put down the new grass that we just got, but I just realized I spent all my energy earlier. That kind of sucks. But there's an event tomorrow, so maybe I'll, like, you know, put it down in the morning since I don't think we're gonna spend a lot of energy tomorrow. There we go. Okay, let's go see the goddess. Because she's only available in the afternoon, and we're also gonna make sure that we grab any collectibles from around here. Also, oh, there's the mayor. Oh wait, we talked to him earlier, never mind me. Hey, Breezy, how are you doing? I hope that you've been good. Can we... I don't know if we have any mods in chat to give a shout out. Bear with me here. Bear with me, I don't usually do this. But I hope that you're good. Welcome on in. How's your day going? Hopefully I did it right. I think I did. Well, he's been a bit busy. Hopefully it's a good busy. There we go. Hi. Could do with some shut-eye right about now. It's only 5 in the afternoon, my lady. Up and down. I see. Well, I hope that you're taking some time for yourself as well, for sure. Okay, let's go see what else we can collect. I think we're about to get our money. Okay, so we almost made 2K there. Almost 2K. That's not too bad. So we couldn't really participate in the last couple of events in-game. We had the horse race, which we don't have a horse yet. And we had, what was the other? We had the spring Thanksgiving, I think it was, which I don't know how to cook yet, so. Okay, wait, no, I don't think anything ever spawns up here, but I will check just in case. Nope. Ooh, hello. I always forget that these actually are up here and we can harvest them. But yeah, you guys missed it. Last time I tried to grow a good potato for the harvest event, which is tomorrow in game. And like, you know, we fertilized it and we used some speed grow on it because, or whatever, quick grow or whatever it's called in this game. Because I wasn't sure if it would be done in time for the event. And thankfully it was. The issue is that apparently maybe I should have fertilized it more. I don't know. We have a half-star potato to contribute tomorrow, and I don't think that's going to be good enough, but I'm kind of excited to see what the reaction is to my kind of crappy produce. Oh, hi. Okay, I'm glad that I didn't get stuck on that log there. I was hoping there might be more collectibles back here, but it doesn't look like there are. Any things to sell, game? Okay, we were down here earlier with the monkey, I think. Yeah, okay. Well, we got some stuff. Oh, wait, put away our animals before I forget. But yeah, someone was mentioning a bell earlier. I'm wondering, like, maybe when I buy more livestock, I'm hoping that the livestock store kind of upgrades. Because I feel like most Harvest Moons have, like, or story seasons, have, like, a bell. We got a lot of bees. That's going to be handy for summer. Okay, you should not be in there. There we go. We'll take out the stuff we'll need for tomorrow. Oh, wait, and put our pupper away just in case it rains. I don't think it will going into an event, but you never know. It's not, actually. It's a game that kind of, it seems like it went under, like, everyone's radar. It came out in 2019. There is a sequel coming out for it, though. I think sometime this year or next year. So I decided to play it now, yeah. It's really cute, though. Okay, we have an event today. We gotta probably not win the event, but, you know, we're gonna at least participate. There we go. That being said, it is break time. I need to cool down this room. It is getting toasty in here. I'm gonna run the AC like mad for the next 10 minutes. If you guys want to get up, stretch, grab yourselves a drink or a snack. Imagine the mayor seeing the half-star potato. Oh, he's definitely gonna make a comment. Find a full-time job, yeah. Job hunting sucks too. I hope that you find something. It's annoying to do. But yeah, give me 10 minutes here, you guys. I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna stretch. I'm gonna grab. Oh, I don't need a drink, but I do need something to eat. Mike is saying ice cream. Give me about 10 minutes. I'll play some stream moments, and I will BRB.